CCNP Enterprise 300-420 ENSLD dumps questions are newly updated, which you can get real questions to practice. 1. Which design consideration must be made when dual WAN edge routers are deployed at a branch site? A. Use BGP as path prepending to influence egress traffic and use MED to influence ingress traffic from the branch. B. HSRP priorities must match the OMP routing policy to prefer one WAN edge over the other. C. Traffic must be symmetrical as it egresses the WAN edges and returns from remote sites for DPI to function properly. Deconfigure BFD between WAN edge routers to detect sub-second link failures. Answer: A. 2. A network engineer must segregate three interconnected campus networks using ISA's routing. A two-layer hierarchy must be used to support large routing domains and to avoid more specific routes from each campus network being advertised to other campus network routers automatically. Which two actions does the engineer take to accomplish this segregation? Choose 2. A. Designate two ISA's routers as BDR routers at the edge of each campus, and configure one BDR for all Level 1 routers and one BDR for all Level 2 routers. B. Designate two ISA's routers from each campus to act as Level 1, Level 2 backbone routers at the edge of each campus network. C. Assign the same ISA's net value for each campus, and configure internal campus routers with Level 1, Level 2 routing. D. Utilize different MTU values for each campus network segment. Level 2 backbone routers must utilize a larger MTU size of 9216. E. Assign a unique ISA's net value for each campus, and configure internal campus routers with Level 1 routing. Answer: B. E. 3. What are two valid scaling techniques when an EIGRP network is designed that consists of more than 1,000 routers? Choose 2. A. Use structured hierarchical topology with route summarization. B. Used sub-second timers. C. Use the distribute list command to filter routes. D. Modify delay parameters on the links. E. Implement multiple EIGRP autonomous systems. Answer: A. E. 4. Which two steps can be taken to improve convergence in an OSPF network? Choose 2. A. Use bidirectional forwarding detection. B. Merge all the areas into one backbone area. C. Tune OSPF parameters. D. Make all non-backbone areas stub areas. E. Span the same IP network across multiple areas. Answer: A. C. 5. An architect is creating a migration strategy for a large organization in which the choice made by the application between IPv6 and IPv4 is based on the DNS request. Which migration strategy does the architect choose? A. AFT for public web presence. B. Host-initiated tunnels. C. Dual stack. D. Site-to-site IPv6 over IPv4 tunnels. Answer: C. 6. An engineer is creating a design to enable IPv6 to run on an existing IPv4 as his network. The IPv4 and IPv6 topologies will match exactly, and the engineer plans to use the same router levels for each protocol per interface. Which IS's design is required? A. Single topology without enabling transition feature. B. Single topology with transition feature enabled. C. Multi-topology with transition feature enabled. D. Multi-topology without enabling transition feature. Answer: B. 7. Which function are fabric intermediate nodes responsible for in an SD access architecture? A. Mapping EADs to RLOCs. B. Encapsulating user traffic in a VXLAN header including the SGT. C. Registering new endpoints in the HTTP. D. Transporting IP packets between edge nodes and border nodes. Answer: D. 8. An engineer is designing a Layer 3 campus network running EIGRP between the core, aggregation, and access layers. The access layer switches will be connected to the aggregation layer using Layer 3 copper connections. The engineer wants to improve convergence time for access layer switch failures. Which technique must the design include? A. Enabling BFD for EIGRP on the access layer uplinks. B. Reducing the EIGRP hello, hold timer values. C. EIGRP summarization from core to aggregation layer. D. EIGRP summarization from access to aggregation layer. Answer: A. 9. Which design consideration must be made when dual WAN edge routers are deployed at a branch site? A. Use BGP as path prepending to influence egress traffic and use MED to influence ingress traffic from the branch. B. HSRP priorities must match the OMP routing policy to prefer one WAN edge over the other. C. Traffic must be symmetrical as it egresses the WAN edges and returns from remote sites for DPI to function properly. D. Configure BFD between WAN edge routers to detect sub-second link failures. Answer: A. 10. A customer is discussing COES requirements with a network consultant. The customer has specified that end-to-end path verification is a requirement. Which COES solution meets this requirement? A. IntServe model with RSVP to support the traffic flows. B. DivServe model with PHB to support the traffic flows. C. Marking traffic at the access layer with DSCP to support the traffic flows. D. Marking traffic at the access layer with CUS to support the traffic flows. Answer: A.